Hi, it's David, and welcome to another episode of In the Factory, where you get behind-the-scenes access all areas to race team factories. Meet the people who make the amazing machines and see how they do it.
Well, the key regulation changes for 2013 have really been quite mild compared to what we've seen over the last few years. We've got a very subtle change to the nose, so there's been a vanity panel added to remove the step, which I think was a bit contentious last year. And there's been a few changes to the DRS regulations, the way they're activated during a race, and subtle changes to front wing tests in terms of the applied loads that we need to pass. But really, from an aerodynamic point of view, we've been continually optimising the car based on last year's FW35. We're very excited with our new driver, and we're very familiar with Valtteri. He's done a lot of work for aero testing for us, and we know Pasta's quick. It gives us very good feedback. We've been working very closely with him over the last year to hone 34 and turn it into the car that he wants for 35. And likewise, Valtteri has done a lot of work for us in the simulator, so we're very aware of what he wants from the car. So ultimately they're both quick, and they have a very good dialogue with the aero department, which is really my priority. I think it's always a judgment call when you wind down a car's development and when you bring up the next year's development. And clearly, from a wind tunnel point of view, the more wind tunnel time you spend on a car, the better that car is likely to be. We've looked at the suspension, we've looked at all of the general layout of the car, and we really focus on the areas where we think we'll get the most performance for our investment. So we're conscious there's a big rule change for next year, but also we've got high expectations for 2013.
That's it for this week's In the Factory. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to RaceWorldTV to get your weekly In the Factory episode. See you next week. Bye.
And what a cauldron of action it is. The rises and falls of the circuit really test the teenage racers. The man who's dominated the Rookies' Cup so far this year is 17-year-old Czech Karel Hanika.